Hi, welcome you all. In the current video, we'll discuss about the Gay-Lussac's law of the combining volumes for the gases. This law was stated by the French chemist Joseph Louis Gay-Lussac. It was discovered in 1808 and it was published in 1809. What this law states, the statement is written here. Let me tell you. Before that, what Gay-Lussac did, Gay-Lussac he studied the gas phase reactions where the reactants are gaseous as well as the products are gaseous. Such reactions were studied by the Gay-Lussac, and he noticed few things, and that generalization is given in the form of Gay-Lussac's law. This law states that when gases react to produce gaseous products, the ratio of volumes of reactants and products, of course reactants are also in gaseous state and products are also in gaseous state, ratio of volumes of reactants and products bear a simple whole numbers provided that the volumes are measured under identical condition of temperature and pressure. Okay, so here the statement is written. You may note it or you may take a screenshot. Okay, now let's see the example. Very simple. What we have to do? We have to consider the gas phase reaction where the reactants as well as the products both are the gaseous one. The first example, here I'll write the hydrogen gas when combines with the chlorine gas, it results in the formation of hydrogen chloride. And suppose if we have kept the identical condition of temperature and pressure throughout the chemical change, and suppose if we treat 1 liter of hydrogen gas with the 1 liter of the chlorine gas, then we are going to get 2 liters of the hydrogen chloride. Chemical equation we know, H2 plus Cl2, it will form twice of HCl. So what we are noticing, the ratio of volumes of gases, hydrogen 1, chlorine 1 and HCl form 2, 1:1:2. So the simple whole number ratio of the volumes of the reactants and products we are getting. This is the first example. Here we are seeing that the volumes of the reactants are additive. Okay, in the product volume is 2, reactant volume is 1 plus 1 2. So here it is additive, but it's not a part of rule. Let me tell you another example. Suppose here we have nitrogen as a reactant. Very famous chemical change, Haber's process we call it as. Nitrogen when react with hydrogen result in the formation of ammonia. Okay, so nitrogen N2 gaseous state, hydrogen H2 which is also suppose in gaseous state we have. Of course temperature pressure we have kept constant at a constant fixed temperature and pressure. We are getting here twice of ammonia which is also in a gaseous state. So now we have to check in this gas phase reaction the volume ratio of volume of reactants and products. So reactant nitrogen 1 volume, suppose 1 liter we took nitrogen, 3 liter hydrogen going to produce the 2 liters of the ammonia. So what is the ratio of volumes of the reactants and products? That is 1:3:2. So simple whole number ratio, very simple law. And what we are noticing, the volumes are not additive in nature. Okay, in first case it was there as a coincidence, but it's not a part of rule. Volumes are not additive in nature. See, in the first law we discussed law of conservation of matter. In that we learned that total mass of reactant equal to total mass of product. So mass is additive as per the law of conservation of matter, but this law doesn't support that volume is additive. Suppose here we are seeing 1 liter of nitrogen, 3 liter of hydrogen. We are not going to get the 4 liter of product. We are going to get the 2 liter of the product. Okay, it depends upon the different factors. Let me tell you one more example. Okay, formation of steam. Steam artificially can be generated by combining hydrogen gas with the oxygen gas. So steam, suppose we are generating hydrogen H2, oxygen O2, and here the steam H2O. Let's consider 2 liter. It is not essential that always we should consider liter. The volume may be measured in centimeter cube, that is millimeter. Okay, or in some other units, meter cube. Okay, that unit also can be used. So 2 liter of hydrogen, 1 liter of oxygen when combined together will produce 2 liters of the steam. What is the ratio? 2:1:2. That is the ratio of volumes. Okay, let me tell you the statements once again. Statement of this Gay-Lussac's law, that when gases react to produce gaseous product, the ratio of volumes of reactants and products is a simple whole number ratio, provided that the volumes are measured at an identical temperature and pressure. The temperature, whatever the temperature pressure of the reacting species, the same temperature, at the same temperature and pressure we should measure the gaseous one. Okay, gaseous product. Okay, thank you.